a love rekindled. It had been 5 years since Clara last saw Jack. 5 long years since they had stood together on the hilltop, hands intertwined, promising to always find their way back to each other. But life, with its unpredictable twists, had pulled them in separate directions. Clara had gone to college, moved to the city, and built a life for herself. Jack had stayed behind, working in their small hometown, becoming a part of the town's fabric. But now, Clara was back. She wasn't sure what had brought her back to the town, but something deep inside told her that she needed to come home. Maybe it was the feeling of loss she had been carrying for years, or maybe it was just the fact that the place had always been a part of her, and now, it felt like time to reconnect with her roots. The familiar smell of pine trees and freshly turned earth filled her senses as she drove down the old winding road to her childhood home. The house was exactly how she remembered it. The faded red brick walls, the ivy crawling up the sides, and the white picket fence her father had built with his own hands. But as Clara stepped out of the car and took a deep breath, her eyes wandered to the hill where she and Jack used to sit and talk for hours. That hill had been their special place, the one where they shared their first kiss, their first promise, and their dreams for the future. Without thinking, Clara walked toward the hill, her heart pounding in her chest. When she reached the top, she paused and looked out over the familiar landscape. The town below was quiet, peaceful, as it always had been. But it felt different now, quieter, as though the very air was holding its breath. And then, she saw him. Jack was standing at the edge of the hill, looking out over the town just as she had. His dark hair was a little longer than she remembered, and there was a roughness in his posture, as though life had taken a toll on him. But when he turned and saw her, it was as if no time had passed at all. His eyes lit up with recognition, and for a moment, Clara could swear that time had stood still. "Clara?" His voice was low, almost tentative, as though he wasn't sure if she was real or a figment of his imagination. Clara stood frozen, not knowing what to say. Her heart raced, and memories of their time together came flooding back. She had missed him more than she had ever admitted to herself. "I didn't think you would come back," Jack said, taking a few cautious steps toward her. "I didn't plan on it," Clara replied softly, her voice trembling slightly. "But something told me I needed to." Jack smiled, but it was a bittersweet smile. "You always were the one who followed your heart, Clara." Clara looked at him, really looked at him for the first time in years. "I never stopped thinking about you, Jack. I never really let go of what we had." Jack's expression softened, and he took another step closer. "Neither did I." For a moment, neither of them spoke. The world around them seemed to fade away as they stood there, the wind carrying the sounds of distant birds and rustling leaves. It was as if the years had melted away, leaving only the two of them standing together again, just like before. Finally, Clara broke the silence. "What happened to us, Jack? Why did we let go?" Jack let out a deep sigh, looking down at the ground for a moment before meeting her gaze. "I think we both had different dreams, Clara. I wanted to stay here, keep things simple, keep things real. But you had bigger dreams. You were meant for the world beyond this town." Clara's heart ached. "I was scared, Jack. Scared of what leaving would mean, scared of what we would become. And I thought I could be happy without you. But I wasn't." Jack stepped closer, his hand reaching out to gently touch hers. "I never wanted you to feel like you had to choose, Clara. I never wanted to hold you back. I just wanted you to be happy." Tears filled Clara's eyes as she looked up at him. "I wasn't happy without you." For a long moment, they just stood there, their hands gently intertwined, the weight of all the unspoken words between them. Clara felt a deep sense of peace, knowing that Jack still cared for her, knowing that they had both carried each other in their hearts over the years. "Do you think," Clara began hesitantly, "do you think we could find our way back to each other? After everything that's happened?" Jack's eyes softened as he looked at her. "I don't know, Clara. But I'm willing to try. If you are." Clara smiled, a tear slipping down her cheek. I've been ready for years, Jack. I just didn't know it. And in that moment, everything seemed to fall into place. The love that had once been lost, the promises that had been broken, the distance that had grown between them. It all seemed so small now. The only thing that mattered was the chance to try again, to rebuild what they had, and to see where their love could take them. Jack pulled her into an embrace, and Clara felt like she was home. Not just in the town, but in his arms, where she had always belonged. She knew it wouldn't be easy, that there would be challenges along the way. But for the first time in years, she felt hopeful. Maybe this was the second chance they both needed. Maybe love wasn't just about promises and perfect timing. Maybe it was about finding your way back to the one who had always had a piece of your heart, no matter where life had taken you.